2021, baby. This our time. This our time. Football sports. The street. This our time. This our time. Yeah. This our time. Football sports.
Looking at the COVID crisis hitting the various camps, especially like United, do you think we are ready to face this issue again? Because 2020, when supporters were not allowed to come to the stadium, and you could see the EPL wasn't that attractive. Not even the EPL, all the leagues,
the major leagues.
Like it wasn't very attractive because supporters were not going to the stadium. Do you think we are ready to face that again?
No. Like basically, football without fans, it's quite not interesting, because we need the fans to cheer up the teams, to allow more noise inside the stadiums. So I think this COVID Omicron variant, when it strikes the EPL, and it causes a lot of teams to record cases and all that, and I'm sure that will push the league organizers to try and think twice about it. Are they going to allow the fans to be in the stadium, or are they going to have a break? And when they have a break, we know how terrible the world will be. Because it will cause a lot of financial crisis, and the team are paying huge wages, so they need fans, they need the TV rights, they need all the commercial funds to make it possible to run the team. So it's quite unfortunate, but I think they need to be strict measures put in place to protect the players and also the fans. Those who have not taken the vaccine, they should reconsider taking the vaccine so that we can have a more healthy and safe, and safe environment for the sports to thrive. So I think it's quite unfortunate, but it's something that we need to deal with it.
Yeah, because as usual, without soccer, entertainment in this world,
especially people like us that we love the sports, we love football, we love watching football like 24/7. It's really going to cause some kind of void in us.
I mean, we experienced it.
I think in 2020,
and we are not ready. We are not ready to experience such a thing again. Last year. All right, viewers, welcome back to another episode of Football Sports Stream. And if you are watching us, we say thank you for staying with us. Thank you for watching us all the time. And please, if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Please also share this page and also keep your comments coming. And today I'm here with Abeku, as always. Abeku, thank you for coming. And viewers,
as usual,
today is Abeku's birthday. And on behalf of Football Sports Stream, we say happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
May you live to see your
grandchildren and
generation
and beautiful wives and all that.
Beautiful wives. I love that.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
I can see the spec. I can see this type of. I can see that.
I like beautiful ladies. So
okay, so we move on from there. Okay, viewers, these are the headlines. Today we're going to talk about the Champions League draw, the saga between the first draw and the second draw, and also we are going to look at the EPL results over the weekend. And also we're going to touch on the various teams, the second draw that came out, the various teams, and who is afraid of who. The reason why there was a second draw. Why second draw? We're going to talk about that. You will get that in Football Sports Stream. And we just give you the exact things that is going on. What is on people's mind? Football Sports Stream, we bring them to you. Okay, so we are going straight to the Champions League draw. But before then, viewers, to get your decorations, your fantastic and your nice decorations, contact T-Touch Events. they are going to give you a splendid decoration. Being your engagement, your wedding, your parties, just contact T-Touch Decorations. You can see their number is on the screen. Contact 054-921-7346. 054-921-7346. T-Touch. They are ready to give you a fantastic decoration for your engagement, wedding, and parties. Okay, so let's look at the Champions League draw. First, I'm going to touch on the first draw. Then after, we look at the second draw. And we look at who is afraid of who. Let's look. All right, so the first draw, we had Benfica playing Real Madrid. Villarreal was to play Man City. Atletico Madrid to play Bayern. Salzburg, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Ajax, Sporting CP, Juventus, Chelsea vs Lille, and PSG was to play Manchester United. But then, there was a saga.
Yeah.
But let's look at the second draw. After the whole hula baloo and other stuff, let's look at the second draw. And now we have FC Salzburg to play Bayern. Sporting Club de Portugal plays Man City. Benfica to play Ajax, Chelsea to play Lille, Atletico Madrid to play United, Villarreal to play Juventus, Inter Milan to play Liverpool, and PSG to play Real Madrid. So looking at the first draw and the second draw, what do you deduce from this draws?
Yeah, so I think basically the whole confusion started when Manchester United was saying that they'll put them in the same pots as Villarreal. And we all know the rules that in round of 16 you don't play your group stage, but you also don't play teams in the same country as in which you are in. So and UEFA brought in a press conference saying that it is a error from a third party software provider and all that, but computers can't work on their own. It is a human being that needs to process program them. You put the right clauses and the right conditions. But quite unfortunate, UEFA has done its stuff again. That's why people mostly sometimes refer to
Atletico Madrid was also issuing a complaint or something.
Yeah, they were also saying that the reason why they were issuing complaints, that what they were trying to say that before the mistake, their draw was legal. Their draw was legal because they did their draw first, the pairing first, and it was legal. All the confusion started with Madrid's draw. Okay, Madrid's draw that brought the whole confusion. So they were saying that since theirs were legal in the first one, they should have started with the rest. But if the whole draw is void, then it means it is void. You can't say that because yours is legal and the rest is illegal, we should just maintain yours and do the other. So they have to do the whole thing again.
People will be coming up with their own news and all
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I had one saying that it's because Atletico Madrid is afraid of Bayern, because Bayern when they get you at this point, they're going to give you anything else like what they did to Barcelona. And I had United was also scared of PSG, and we were going to have the two goats to battle this thing. But then everything, whatever happens is true. But you could see it worked out for Chelsea again, because Chelsea had Lille, and the second draw they also had Lille.
That's I think some Chelsea fans were saying what is written is written. I think they have this grapha or something like that. Yeah, so what is written is written. But I think everyone should be careful. No one should.
You don't have to underrate.
No one should underrate any teams, because even we can't even. The reason why I will not even maybe talk too much about the fixtures will be because we have 2 more months, and then a lot of things can change. And we even have the January transfer. We also have January transfer. So things, a lot of things will change. We have to be careful who goes through for now. But if we are using based on today's form, then we can predict. But in the future things.
We will come back to the Champions League itself. That will be after we've discussed the APL results. So viewers, if you're watching us, this Football Sports Stream, and we are going into details about the Champions League. But before then, we want to give you the details, the breakdown analysis of what happened the week. So about the EPL, what happened, and matches went on. So many things went on. I think the last weekend was full of penalties.
Yeah, they were saying that the week of penalties everywhere. That was the headline everywhere. The weeks of the matches or the week of penalties, or even people are now trying to claim to be the month of penalties. But let's see how the month ends. So basically, full of penalties, some questionable, some too is quite clear, So I think
I know where he's going to. I know where he's driving from. But let's put it down. Let's start with the EPL. And anytime we try to give you the analysis of the EPL, it means a lot. People are waiting to hear what we got for them. Let's start with Man City versus Wolves. It ended 1-0. As usual, Man City, when they get this chance, they're not going to put it away.
Yeah, but they didn't really get it easy. It was a tough game. I was following the game, and it was a tough game because I wanted to see what Wolves can do again after playing Liverpool. Like 3 days ago, like the way they were structured, the tactical awareness, composure and everything. So, and they did it again. So, meaning it is not a fluke, it wasn't a fluke.
But I heard from one pundit that why they should be quick to bring Nuno back, because Nuno is the one who was able. You could see last season, Wolves was a team that you don't have to play.
Yeah, but when Nuno decided his future, okay, and
he was trying to take a big.
So if he decided to take a big offer and it didn't go well for you, why should you?
Under normal circumstance in life, human beings need to take a big risk.
Yeah, so and risk comes with consequences, and the current coach is doing marvelous job. They are doing marvelous job. I think before Liverpool, I think they've kept almost 4 clean sheets. Okay, they've not conceded any goals. And their last 2 matches, they've only conceded 2 goals, and they were playing the top 2 sides in the league. And people will be expecting them to concede, shipping more goals. But quite unfortunately, fortunately, they conceded a 1-1, and which was very painful goals. The penalty they conceded against Man City, to me, I feel it was so quite unfortunate, because I think Joe Martinez raised his hands up and the ball hits his wrist. But I don't know how the VR, I don't know, people are saying that the VR is going to make the game perfect, but still there are a lot of things.
Maybe a little touch.
No, but they are now saying that they tried the new rules that when the ball hits below the jersey, the arms of the jersey, below it's
you see,
but if it's hit
looking at this side, you see
the ribs.
No, it's possible to hit the elbow.
But the elbow is not really a part.
You see, the jersey ends up to this side. So
yeah, but for me, they played well. I think their crisis or misfortune started when their gymnast got a red card, such a silly red card. You just got a yellow card. I don't know why you are standing in front of the ball, and Man City players are smart. They know you already gotten a yellow card. When they kick the ball against you, whilst you are standing in front of the ball, you're going to get a second yellow card and your red card. That's what now players are doing. Intelligent players playing for big clubs. You don't have to always be passing the ball or shooting to score. You need to manage the game. And how can you manage the game? Letting the opponent getting a red card is part of managing the game, meaning you do less job. So I think basically they shot their own self in the game, and but it was a beautiful game. Adam Traore came still pushing, trying to prove the point that he's a man of pace and all that, but still they weren't enough to beat Manchester City or to get a draw against Manchester City.
And let's look at Arsenal. Arsenal is doing quite well.
Yeah.
After he's lost
against Everton.
You see, with Southampton, he scored them 3.
Yeah. So Arteta is doing well. He's trying to prove, and I think there's also a little bit scandal there where they dropped Aubameyang for disciplinary actions. He didn't play because news coming from I think Sky Sports was trying to say that they gave him permission to go attend to some family matters, but the day they gave to him to return, he didn't return. And Aubameyang, the captain. It's quite unfortunately that when players get to that level, they try and because you only signed 3 years contract, so meaning the team has a lot of confidence in you to lift the team to a different level. So I don't know why Aubameyang did that, and because a lot of junior players are there. Saka are looking at you, Sokongo. They are quite of younger players.
Sometimes it marvels me like sometimes when players get to that level, then they start misbehaving and doing all sort of things. But you see, when they are coming up, okay, it's human nature.
So
when they are coming up, they want to keep that composure, keep that calmness for people to see. Oh, this one is. But you see, one player that I still love the most is Kante.
Yeah, Kante is very humble.
He's kept his cool from onset to now, and he's still cool. He's the same Kante.
Yeah, and he's also even a World Cup winner. World Cup winner, Champions League winner, EPL winner for even with Leicester City.
And,
so you see,
Chelsea as well, right?
Yeah, Chelsea as well. So it's kind of
Super Cup winner.
Yeah, Super Cup winner too.
Let's mention all the accolades.
Yeah. So basically, he's a winner, but still keeping his calm. So I think Aubameyang needs to. Yeah, so I think basically Aubameyang should know what he wants, okay, and help the team. But even without him, the team won 3-0 and they performed better. So we are trying to give the coach
a different mindset.
That even without you, without
we can
our top striker, without our captain, we can still even play better with our captain in it. We are trying to paint some wrong impression to your coach, and that could affect your relationship with the coach and even with your teammates.
And even the trust, there will be some kind of trust issue.
Yeah.
We can't even trust him when he comes on. What is it?
Because he's already in a very poor form. Almost going 8 matches without scoring a goal. So you already are in a very bad place, and I think you should be focused, and you should also put things in place. Sure.
All right. So now let's look at. I just want us to take the mid teams. Let's look at Crystal Palace and Everton. Anyway, it went well.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira. I think Patrick Vieira bounced back from three straight matches.
But you see, before I give you the floor, you see, like, let's give Patrick Vieira a thumbs up. He's now a black coach able to like handle a team. Oh, come on! I think he's the first person, right?
Yeah. So I think basically. Patrick Vieira is trying to prove a point that he knows his ability, he knows what he wants the team, how the team to play, So the match was fantastic, and I think people were trying to be in doubt after losing 3 games on the trot. They were like, okay, is he going to believe in himself and his tactics, or is he going to change because he's under pressure? But he also proved his point that no, I know what I'm doing.
It happens.
I know what I'm doing. I'm going to maintain my tactics, and I believe in my boys are going to deliver, and they delivered, and it was a marvelous game. Carrick, Gallagher? Gallagher, your Chelsea player on loan. He's on form, and I don't know if Chelsea has a clause that they can bring him back in January. But for me, if I'm the player, I'll tell Chelsea that they should go into I need to play more games, because the more the games you play, the more
I think I wouldn't even cut you off, because I even talked about it. I remember I talked about this thing during the transfer season, the transfer period. Yeah, I thought I was saying that no, these young guys that Chelsea are sending on loan, I think they should take that opportunity to go have your playing time.
Yeah.
Then when you get to that pick, bigger teams will be coming, and even the same Chelsea team will even want you to come and play more.
Yeah.
So to me, I think if maybe the team wants him back, you just tell them, oh, give me some more time
Let me try and finish the season and let's see where where I can.
Because you will come and the competition is very high. But what if when you come in now, other players are okay?
They are all getting fitter.
Yes, and you are okay now. Then you are going back to your benchings.
So I think his family and his manager will know best for him and let him stay at Crystal Palace for now. And I think Benitez is under pressure. He needs to sit up because Everton's place is not below the top 10 teams. Yes.
So if we've talked about Chelsea, then let's move to Chelsea versus Leeds, which ended 3-2.
Yeah, so I think basically I watched the highlight because I was following Liverpool's game.
Yeah.
So
I watched the full match.
Yeah, so I think based on the highlight I saw three penalties in the game, 2 going for Chelsea, 1 going for Leeds. But I don't know what Rudiger is doing in the penalty box nowadays. As a defender, always pushing the ball.
You see, that is why I said I'm going to use your own words against you. Because in the beginning you said something like, now players are using their what?
They are using their mind.
So
they're using their mind.
But how the first penalty came out, like, Rudiger, wow.
Intelligent.
Look at how he dived and did what? I loved it.
Yeah, so basically I was quite unfortunate that the VR couldn't overturn the
but there was a little touch.
Yeah, so I'm saying that nowadays, and also Rafinha too is also not a defender. And I think nowadays that's what the strikers or the midfielders are doing. As soon as they get into the penalty box, they make silly tackles and they cause their team penalties. So I think the game was beautiful. Like I all the teams were open, everybody was running at each other, and Leeds will never sit back. Leeds will always come at you, and quite unfortunate that they lost late hour in the game. I think in the 92nd minute. So it was quite unfortunate, and the highlight was beautiful, like nice goals and like penalty kicks. Jorginho scoring a brace, and I think he is the. All his 12 goals he has scored for Chelsea, they are all penalties. So it was even for Ballon d'Or. But anyway, I think Chelsea needs to up their game.
Messi scores penalty and adds to his tally. Ronaldo scores penalty, adds to his tally. So it's cool.
No, but you can't. You can't be a player penalty, on all your penalties.
We record penalty to be a goal.
Yeah, anyway, but
you also scored penalty to win.
I'm not talking about someone scoring penalty.
No,
I'm talking about Jorginho.
Yes, that is why I'm trying to give reference to. Yeah, I'm also giving reference to the senior player like the goats.
No, but they are good. The goats they score. They
are playing and striking force. So.
Yeah, but no, if you say that we are talking about the likes of Lampard, we are talking about the likes of Gerrard and all, they scored a lot of goals.
Jorginho, he plays like a pivot.
Okay, anyway,
you don't expect him to score more.
Like. Yeah, anyway, basically, so penalty is what he does best. So it's also a credit. It's an ability. It's not all the players can play a lot of penalties and having maybe 90% accuracy.
His penalty is like 90 or 95%.
Yeah, 95%. So that's a great ability. So basically, the game ended to 3-2. Yeah. I think Chelsea fans are happy with the win because
Chelsea fans are happy. Don't say I think. Come on, they're happy.
No. You can win. No, sometimes you can win and you are not happy because you feel that the performance.
I remember last week what you said was. What it matters is the 3 points.
Yeah, the 3 points matters.
Yeah, so that is
the performance also has to match.
Yeah, the performance was that like both teams were playing this game. Like the rounds were too much.
Yeah.
So even Rudiger, after he being interviewed, he said Leeds will never sit for you to play all those kind of
like
they will come to you.
They'll come to you like all the possession and all that. So I think it was a beautiful game and Chelsea got a 3 points and now the table is how it is.
Let's look at Liverpool and Aston Villa, which ended 1-0.
Yeah.
You were also
it was a tough game and comeback. Gerrard coming back.
Gerrard was really showing something.
Yeah, coming back to Anfield. I think the fans applauded. the fans applauded him, standing ovation for him, and standing ovation, right? Ovation for him. Yeah.
We just grab that.
Yeah, so, standing ovation for Steven Gerrard, Steven G. You know, that's how we call him in Anfield. If you don't know, that's how we call him.
I know, man. Come on, Steven G.
So basically, no, you are not a Liverpool fan. So
I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Right to
wait.
Steven Gerrard.
Wait. Listen. I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
But you know the work I do. Mm-hmm. It makes me do what? Research.
Yeah, and I know.
It makes me cut across all teams.
Yeah.
So I know that.
I understand you.
But I just don't want to call him that.
Yeah, you don't have to call him. You don't even have the right to call him.
Not the right person. I just don't feel like calling him.
Yeah, so
Steven Gerrard looks cool. He looks formal.
Yeah. So back to the game. I think basically it was a tough game. Aston Villa came with a game plan. They executed it. I think first 45 minutes, we created a couple of chances, but we couldn't take. We weren't that clinical enough, and we got a penalty. Salah fouled by Mintz, and Salah took his goal. And know how Martinez does his thing, trying to get into the head of Mo Salah, but you can't. He's the best player on this planet Earth at the moment. So he took it cool. We scored. We controlled the game, and it was only 1-0. And Steven Gerrard did well. The boys did well, and it was a beautiful game. But I think they were kind of. I don't know if they are trying to make it a kind of rival game, because some of the players were heated from the Aston Villa camp. You know, they're trying to make that they're going to die for their coach and all that, for their team and all that. So it was a brilliant game, and we enjoyed it, and no one got hurt. And I think basically that's what the EPL is about. Yeah. So
all right. So let's look at the Norwich and United game.
Yeah, it was also another tough game.
But you see, one thing I realized, Pookie is not. There was a chance that he was supposed to just dash the ball to his other player. The player was just there.
Yeah.
Myself, the pole, because the keeper was this side.
Yeah, was at the wrong side.
Push it, and you just played it somewhere.
Yeah, so we say that's the problem with Norwich. You know, they don't have quality up front. There, you know. Pookie is a striker, but he's an average striker, as like we all know. So Manchester, for me, in the game I watched, I thought Manchester was quite unfortunate, because they could have considered like 4-0 before them getting a goal. I think the finishing from Norwich was poor, and De Gea, wonderful world-class goalkeeper, you know, saving Manchester United day to day. And it's kind of like becoming a trend. But I think some Manchester United fans are also going to say they got some chances they could score. They see Ronaldo, I think, around 88 minutes chance, and they hit a crossbar from Pele's free kick and all that. But if you look at chances created by Norwich, they really played Manchester United. When you look at the possession, like, I don't know what Manchester, because even Ralph was complaining that the intensity was low. They weren't physical enough. Like, they didn't even understand whatever they were doing, you know. But you know, sometimes they always say luck is important in football, you know. They got a penalty, and I think Ronaldo too made a big deal out of the penalty. How he fell, and it was so dramatic, you know. But inexperience, you know where the ball is. Ronaldo can't jump and head the ball. So I don't know what. I think it was Aaron that tried to pull Ronaldo down, and it was a clear penalty, and Manchester United got the goal. And after the goal, they had two wonderful saves from De Gea. They could have equalized. So I think I had love for Norwich, and I think they need to work. This transfer, they need to try and get a quality striker, because they are now playing well. From Dean Smith has putting the team in a very good shape, so they need a quality striker to knock in the goals, and the chances that they create, they should be clinical enough, and I think they might survive. But let's see. No, EPL is always dramatic. Yeah.
All right, viewers, if you're watching us this Footnote Sports stream, we say we bring you the real analysis. Viewers, please, if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And also like our page and keep sharing the channel. Viewers, once again, if you want your wedding engagement parties for the place to be decorated nicely, fantastically, please don't hesitate to contact T-Touch Events. T-Touch Events. You can contact them on 054 921 7346. 054 921 7346. T-Touch Events, your best event planning team. Just contact them and your wedding will be fantastic. All right, so we are moving from the EPL to the Champions League. I told you again to come back to look at the second draw, the matches that was paired. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I think all the matches are tough.
Yeah,
but I want us to start with PSG and Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's a big
Ramos was like, he's going to die for PSG.
Yes, players. Basically,
but I think he meant it.
Yeah, but you all know players. Even player that even doesn't even support the team will be like, oh, when I was 2 years old, all my dream was to play for maybe Liverpool, or my dream was to play for Arsenal and all that. When they're about to sign you or something like that. But but it's a professional player. They're paying you a lot of money to play for the team, so you have to do your work. You need to put all the sentiments aside, and it's right to say that he's going to die for PSG, and that's one of the matches that I like to watch. Even if Liverpool is playing on that day, I think I have to watch that particular match because it is a do or die affair. And I think basically Real Madrid and PSG were all pushing for European Super League, where you need big matches all weekend, so all week and weekend. So this is one of the matches that we're all yelling for, so no one should complain. No one should complain. They should show working on that day. No complaining. So it's a tough game. All the fixtures. That's the toughest game that you could ever watch. Okay, so let's look at Atletico Madrid versus United. The two teams having a press conference complaining on that. Let's see. Someone was saying like, okay, you were running away from what now? The two of you competing. Let's see. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, so I think. So looking at these two teams with their current form, who do you think? And not forgetting the away goal. I think it has been scrapped off. So basically, I think looking at the two teams, they are not really in a good place at the moment. But I think for me, I'll choose Atletico Madrid because of what troublesome. Troublesome. Looking at what what Diego Simeone can do, and having Griezmann, having Suarez, like they have quite a good players there that they can worry, they can trouble United, but the Ronaldo factor in Manchester United too is trying to put the game into balance, because Ronaldo has good records with Atletico, beating Atletico Madrid. I think he has played over 30 matches, he has scored them over 25 goals. So basically it's a tough game, and let's see. I think for that particular match, I'll wait till February. Now let's look at another tough match. Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Yeah, so now, basically for now, we are looking for the team that can stop Liverpool. If you take the likes of Manchester City away, we're now looking for any team that can stop Inter Milan. Inter Milan has the tools and they have the players, they have the tactical discipline to beat Liverpool. I think time will tell, but I think Liverpool is the favorite in this particular fixture. I like how you are being honest. Yeah, I like that. But aside that, but let's not forget Chelsea and Lille. I didn't want us to talk about it, but Chelsea. It's going to be a little bit. You shouldn't take it that lightly. Yeah, but knowing the caliber of Tuchel and the quality of his team as compared to Lee, because Lee is so quite brilliant players from their team, you know. So I think Chelsea is still the favorite, you know, even though they didn't top their league, their table. Chelsea is favorite over 2 leagues, you know. If it was maybe one time, it would be like, okay, maybe Leeds has a chance, but since it's 2 leg games, Chelsea has slight advantage to qualify. Quite unfortunate for Leeds fans.
All right, so I wouldn't say maybe Bayern will just take it easy with Salzburg. Looking at I just don't want us to tap on
David
just give
you know,
we just tap on certain matches like Salzburg and Bayern.
Yeah, it's basically a typical David and Goliath affairs. You know, basically Goliath was strong.
Yeah, same as City with Sporting CP.
Yeah,
we are not brushing those things, but looking at the caliber of this well-formed team, like
I think
it's bound to happen.
I think with Salzburg and Bayern, it's like 95% chance for Bayern to go through. And Man City versus Sporting, maybe 90% because I think Sporting is a very good team too.
And Benfica Ajax.
Yeah, that's also
a deadly match.
Yeah, that's also deadly match. If you take the PSG game aside, Ajax versus Benfica, but I think Ajax has a lot of power over Benfica.
Academy boys.
Yeah, academy boys. They are doing well, and I think though they are slight favorites over Benfica because Ajax is one of the top teams, and you know how they perform, going unbeaten in their group stage.
And now looking at Villarreal and Juventus.
Yeah, so we know Juventus is not really performing well in their season.
And Villarreal
Villarreal is also not doing well. I think they are trying to show their best in Champions League. But I think Juventus is a slightly favorite over Villarreal, but it's also a good game to watch.
Okay. Viewers, if you're watching us, this Football Sports Stream, and we always bring you the real analysis. Alright, so to draw this curtain, I'm going to say a big happy birthday to our brother. Brother, once again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And
yeah,
I said, Footnote, we are lucky to have you. For almost like 2 months or 3 months,
back to back. Yeah.
It is music you've hit about like 10
I've been maybe like almost like 5 albums already.
Yeah.
You know,
back to back. You're giving fire upon fire.
Fire upon fire, you know, and then something
giving you names, Squad Master,
and all that. It's like it's basically been a very memorable time being on this show, this big platform, and we know where it will grow in the future. And I'm
next
very
year we are looking at a bigger picture. And we are going to tell our viewers something. When we get to January, we have a big surprise for them. We're just keeping it cool. We have a big surprise for you. We're just keeping it cool. To our viewers.
Yeah, so basically I'm very honored to be on this show, and I think I'll say a very big thanks to my mom and dad for giving for making it possible for me to be
having
on that
very
particular
you wouldn't be here with me.
You know. Overall, I said I'm going to make them proud, you know, trying our best to.
Now, this is part of it.
Yeah. So I think thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, for Stajan and Estajan for bringing me into this world, and I appreciate it, and I'll make you guys proud.
All right, so Mom and Dad, thank you for taking care of our boy here. And today marks his 95th birthday, right?
I'll give you secrets, you know. I don't want to just run away.
All right. That's just by the way. All right, so viewers, once again, this Football Sports Stream, and we always present to you the real analysis. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Also, like this page and keep your comments coming. Share the channel. See you once again in our next episode. It's our time.
It's our time.
Peace out.